Thanks for staying with us. So once in a while, we like to bring in eminent personalities to share with us their views on the state of the nation. So this morning, joining us on the show is the 12th primate of the African Church, Primate Julius Olayinka Osayade Abe. Welcome to the show, sir.
Good morning. Thank you.
In your view, what do you make of the issue of insecurity and what the country and what the government is doing to begin to help to curb and reduce this, this huge problem we have in this country?
Yes, thank you very much. The issue of insecurity affects everybody, the young, the old, the rich, and the poor. Everybody is affected. So it's something that should be of importance to every one of us. That's why everybody is discussing it. That's why everybody is crying out that we are not safe in this country. And let's look at it. The way the whole thing is right now is really, really disturbing because you can't really move from one place to another and feel secured. You can't do any business and feel secured about it. Doing anything at all in this country. So it's so worrisome, so disturbing. And this is one of the issues that should be of great concern to the government because when lives and property are not safe, are not secured, then what is the business of government? We should ask ourselves.
Okay, so I feel that Nigeria is one of the most religious countries in the world. Every leader, every governor is a member of one congregation or the other. Yeah. You know, our vice president is in one congregation. Our president is probably in another Muslim congregation, and that spreads across. So at the end of the day, the attacks have come to the Christendom, and the statements are like, we have churches at every street. We have churches 5 minutes walk from everybody, and yet, why don't we have holiness? Why don't we have selflessness? Why don't we have service as our culture when we have so many churches? So don't you think that rather than the religious leaders blaming the government, they should blame themselves because they are the ones that are meant to entrench the right values into the congregation? They had charge of the congregation from when they were young till they grew up.
Okay. You see, I want us to look at it this way. Now, all of us should be grateful to God that we even have religious settings in this country. Nigeria is a very, very religious country, and we have religious people there. I want you to think otherwise. If, for instance, there is no religiosity, there is no church, there's no mosque, there's nowhere people can hear the words of God. I want you to just imagine if people are not having the opportunity of listening to the words of God, what the country will be if compared to what it is right now. So I know that, yes, there are some religious institutions or some religious bodies that are not doing it right. But at the same time, we have quite a number of churches and mosques that are really preaching the gospel, preaching the message to their congregation.
I'm one of those people that believe that the religious leaders are not even doing enough when it comes to the country Nigeria. Okay. How best do you think that you can play in that field? How best do you think that you can advise our leaders to do what is right for and by Nigerians? How best do you think you can get involved in telling the truth? And not just, you know, collecting envelopes and they come and do Thanksgiving, and when it's time for election, they come to church and everything. How best do you think we can start hearing you speak on behalf of the people of Nigeria?
You see, it is one thing to have religious bodies, organizations speaking the truth, advising the government or people in government. It's another thing for the people in government to have listening ears as well. You see, when you tell them what they need to know, what they need to do, and they refuse to, and they feel, oh, away with this man, he's not one of us. You see, that's where the problem is. So I think the religious organizations, the religious bodies are doing their best, although they could do more, they could do better.
What are your thoughts on the issue of restructuring? Is it required, or must we stay as one and still have that central power? Or do you think Nigeria to begin to think of how we can change our system of government?
The problem this country is having today, emanates from the Constitution. If the Constitution is refined, so to say, and it is rewritten, I'm sure all these things will be taken care of. You see, it's better for us to, in my own view, for us to be together as a country, but to devolve powers to the different regions so that they can develop at their own pace. We have practiced it in the past, and it worked. And I believe strongly that if we do it again, it will work.
We would like you to inspire and give us a message of hope, something for us to... Hope. Yes.
Yes, I will urge all Nigerians, in spite of all that we are passing through at the moment, not to give up. God is the ultimate. He knows everything, and he has answers to all our problems. Let's continue to cry unto him. The Israelites faced similar problems, and they got out of it.